All right, these are my 7 tips to rideshare. First, safety. You want to follow the rules and regulations of the road. Don't stray from that ever. You always want to go from point A to point B. That's your only job. So if you do that, you're really good at rideshare, at being a driver. Second, appearance. So wash your car at least once or twice a week. Once is okay, but wash the inside and the outside. Also, when you approach the car, approach it as the passenger would and look for things, okay, that you don't want to see, like any eyesore. Like, let's say a bird left a gift on your car. Go ahead and get rid of that gift from the bird, if you know what I mean. Keep the car and the appearance of the outside of the car clean, inside and out. Third, GPS. This is a very challenging part of the job. Both Lyft and Uber, they both provide their own GPS. I believe Lyft uses Google Maps, and I believe Uber uses both, or they use 3. They have an Uber GPS, a Google Maps, and they have a Waze. I personally like Google Maps and Waze. It's easier for me to read. If you're good at reading the Uber one, that's good. Same thing with Lyft. You're probably most likely going to use the Google Maps. It's a preference. I find Waze the easiest, and the reason why is because Waze has arrows. They have little white arrows that will show you when to turn, and that's very, very, very helpful. If Uber provides that in the future, that would be helpful. I've asked them to also provide what's called a navigator blinker. I don't know if they're going to like that, but that's when you, the little navigator guy, the little car, has a blinker to tell you when you're actually turning or going to merge onto an exit. Waze provides a white arrow. I think Google Maps is now having, Google Maps now has an arrow too. 4, music. Okay, so if the passenger wants to have their own music, you most likely want to go with them. If the music offends you, you can discuss it with the passenger. I would rather not. Just go with the party. If you want to talk to them and make an agreement, maybe I'll make an agreement and decide on what music you want to listen to. I personally choose music with no lyrics. Even if it's gospel or hymns, you can still choose no lyrics. I find no lyrics is less political, and it's less going to offend anybody. That's what I've noticed over time. So I just choose instrumental. If the passenger wants something, hey, go along with the party. 5, conversation. Be more of a listener rather than a speaker. 6, chargers. Have chargers for all types of phones. That includes Apple products, and it also includes Android. Remember, the old Androids have a different charger. The modern Androids of 2018, 2019, they have a different charger. Okay, so they may have an old Android. So get old Android chargers. And when I mean chargers, is I'm fortunate enough where I just need the cable. You can buy these. I also have little mini chargers. So if you have more than one passenger, you can have more than one cable, and that includes Apple products. Because you could have someone or 3 people get in the car, and they all 3 have Apple products. So you might want to have at least 2 to 3 chargers for the Apple products. Same thing with Android. Okay, and then last, number 7, water. It is okay to use water, as in bottled water, and to give them to passengers. I was told to get the smaller bottles. That way someone doesn't take a sip off a big bottle and then leave it for the next person that's going to get the ride. Okay, and then last, if you want to provide snacks, that's okay. Just remember that you want to clean up any mess that they make between rides. I would choose small snacks, maybe trail mix, and I've had some rides that went over 150 miles. So trail mix or, something like that, it keeps you from having to stop, And then also figure out if you're going to be the type of driver that is going to stop for them to get food or not, and be prepared for something like that. Other than that, good luck. It's not easy. It is hard, and it takes many hours. So I think that Uber is on its way to revolutionizing transportation. It could be Lyft. I don't know. It's my personal opinion. If we ever get to flying Ubers, all I have to say is just pray. And also another thing too, supposedly we're all going autonomous. Pray about that too, because I don't know what to think about that. Anyway, that's my tips.